What is up, YouTube? If you've been scouring every rumor mill for the next Apple Watch, your timing couldn't be better than this. Because today, we're cutting through the noise to break down the Apple Watch Series 11. We'll separate what's fact from fiction, what is confirmed, what is likely, and what's still pure rumor. First, we'll tackle the hardware. You might have heard about a Series 11 chip and even potential 5G connectivity. We'll explain why that's a solid rumor, but not yet official. Then we'll peek at health features. Yes, blood pressure sensors are in Apple's lab, but development is reportedly hitting snags. We'll clarify where Apple stands on that. Finally, we'll dive into software. watchOS 26 is sure thing with a fresh user interface inspired by the VisionOS. By the end of this video, you'll exactly know which Apple Watch Series 11 details to trust and which to file under maybe. So if you're deciding whether to wait for an upgrade or snag your current model on sale, stick around because you deserve clear answers and not hype. Upgraded internals can dramatically impact performance, battery life, and standalone use. What we currently know is that the Series 11 chip is a very likely rumor. Industry insiders and reputable outlets like Phone Arena and Mac Rumors point to a new Series 11 silicon for Series 11. That's par for the course. Every generation gets a new chip. However, Apple hasn't officially confirmed the Series 11 name or the specs yet, so for now treat it as a well-supported rumor. Now for the 5G connectivity, the rumor is likely. Multiple reports suggest that Apple is moving to a 5G RedCap modem, possibly from MediaTek. If this is true, the Series 11 could have faster standalone data, meaning less dependence on your iPhone for calls and streaming. Again, this is a strong rumor territory. Apple typically waits until the launch to confirm cellular upgrades. Now, keep your expectations grounded because if you need better performance now, the Series 9 and the Series 10 is still a solid choice. But if you know multi-day 5G connectivity matters to you, waiting could be worth it. Just know that Apple must sign off before the specs are official. Now, older Apple Watches often drop in price whenever a new chip arrives, so even if a Series 11 is a rumor, you can plan to cash in on deal for the Series 9 and 10 when the new model launches. Health tracking remains Apple Watch's standout feature. Improved sensors can translate to a better data for workouts, sleep, and medical alerts. What we actually know is that blood pressure monitoring is rumored but unconfirmed. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reports that Apple has tested blood pressure sensors, but they are hitting snags and may not arrive until a later generation. Tech raters and Neo and Echo say that this feature is still in development limbo, so it's possible, but don't bet on the Series 11 being your go-to hypertension monitor. The existing health apps, like the Vitals app introduced in watchOS 11, already consolidates metrics like heart rate, respiratory rate, and sleep tracking. In watchOS 26 launching this fall, Vitals will remain a core feature, but it's not brand new. It's just getting iterative tweaks. Now, if advanced health metrics are crucial, the Series 10 or Series 9 and the Ultra models with their proven health features remain pretty reliable. But if you want to see how far Apple will push blood pressure detection, keep your tabs open on updates throughout the year. Now, the WWDC coverage often hints at new APIs and sensors. Now, the user interface shapes everyday interactions on your Apple Watch. A revamped watchOS can make features feel fresh and more intuitive. Now, what we actually know is that watchOS 26 is already announced at WWDC for this year. It includes a redesigned interface codenamed Solarium, borrowing visual cues from VisionOS. You can expect cleaner graphics, new watch faces, and improved app layouts. No rumors here, it's pretty official. Now, among confirmed additions are improved navigation gestures, updated notifications, and expanded workout options. While there is no brand new Vitals app, you can expect minor user interface tweaks for existing health dashboards. Now, even if you don't upgrade to the Series 11 right away, any Apple Watch running Series 6 or newer can install watchOS 26. That means that you can enjoy the new interface without splurging on your hardware. If you are digging this myth-busting approach and want to stay in the loop on real Apple Watch info, join the conversation in the comments down below. Let me know which rumor you think has the best shot of actually making it into the Series 11, or share any questions about watchOS 26. I'll be testing it out when it comes out. A new look or improved durability can be the tipping point for an upgrade, especially if your current watch shows wear. Now, what we actually know about the case design is that leaks from Phone Arena and TechRadar indicate that the Series 11 will retain the same case sizes, 42 and 46 millimeters respectively, and the general form factor as the Series 10. No radical redesigns are expected. Now, for water resistance, the Series 10 maintains the 5 ATM water resistance for up to 50 meters. No leaks suggest that Apple will change that rating, so it's safe to assume that the Series 11 will stay at the same water resistance rating, which is ideal for swimming and workouts. If design tweaks are your priority, you will probably notice only minor changes, maybe slimmer bezels or updated finishes. For a noticeable style jump, I do consider the Ultra line, which already offers a rugged, distinct case. Now, if you want a fresh look without new hardware, you can explore seasonal sport loop bands or solo loop colors. Those can pretty much revamp your watch's aesthetic instantly. Now, to wrap up, the Apple Watch Series 11 feels more like an evolution than a complete makeover. The Series 11 chip and the 5G modem are strong rumors but still unconfirmed until Apple makes it official. The blood pressure monitoring is being worked on but won't arrive until later. And the Vitals app you know from the watchOS 11 is simply getting a small update in watchOS 26. Speaking of watchOS 26, it is actually confirmed officially. You can expect a VisionOS inspired interface and new watch faces on all compatible models, not just the Series 11. Design-wise, don't look for major changes. The Series 11 should match Series 10 and keep the same 5 ATM water resistance. Which of these points are you most excited about or most skeptical of? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you holding out for that Series 11 chip, or are you ready to try watchOS 26 on your current model? That was it for me today, guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.